we heard crying
Do you
before.
know that was like a whistle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ghost Dimension. I really can't
But
stay.
baby, it's cold outside.
I've got to go
But
away.
baby, it's cold outside.
This evening has
Been
been
hoping that you'd
so
drop in.
very nice.
I'll hold your hands. They're just like
My mother
ice.
will start to worry.
Beautiful, what's your
My
hurry?
father will be pacing the
Listen
floor.
to the fireplace.
And I'm just sitting here having a warm cup of tea with my Ghost Dimension mug. And it is, baby, it's cold outside because it's 28 degrees here today. It's a little bit cold. The sun was out for a while. I actually got to see the swans out on the lake, which I never usually see them in December. But it is chilly out there. And I hope everybody is doing well today. And thank you all for coming in today. And, you know, we're going to be at Christmas. What? In 5 days, it's Christmas, right? Let's see. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, 5 days. Can you believe it? I don't know where time has gone. And I'm sorry, I don't have a Santa suit on. I know Sean told everybody I'd have my Santa cap and all that stuff on, and this is actually turquoise, but it's looking gray on here. So yeah, I'm good, but I don't have a lot of stuff up this year. It's just going to be about spending time with people this year, and you can hear the madman in the back. The toddler is yelling. He is locked in the cage today. They all are, because as you can see, Moo is on the bed over there, and then I think Tux is behind me too somewhere. Are you here? Yep, Tux is behind me too. So the critters are all with mom. So yay. So I got on a little bit earlier today because I just thought, you know, Christmas spirit, let's see what we can come up with today and do for everybody. So let's see, because it's been, you know, it's been a really tough year this year, and next week I'm going to be doing reads again on Tuesday for y'all, and then I'm going to kind of give you what I'm getting for next year, what the world is going to be kind of setting at. And I want to welcome here, we have Miss Carol Baldwin. She's become a YouTube member, so welcome to the fun and games here at the stream. Hello, let's see who's here. Hi, Dan. How are you? I hope you're well, and I hope you all have a great Christmas, and I hope everything up to it is leading up to good things, right? So, Maureen, hi, how are you? Yeah, I'll get you a card. Let's just dive right in. That's why I kind of come on a little bit earlier today. Feeling okay. It's cold, but, you know, it's all right. It's December, so as long as it stays with a little bit of sun on a day, I am good. All right, so take a cup of tea. I'm sorry, he's really loud today. He just took a bath, so he's very animated. Okay, Maureen, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And I will tell you, by the way, that Mango is right at the side of the cage over here, and he's staring at the cards, but I'm not letting him out. All right, so your card today, my dear, is the lizard. Okay, so the lizard brings on a few different aspects of itself when we work with them. But what I'm going to, okay, they're like rushing into stuff, which has been happening a lot lately. I'm being told, like, they're showing me like someone stepped on the lizard's tail, and it's like taking off like a rabbit down a rabbit hole, right? Really quick, running off. And I feel like this is sort of like somebody did something, or something that happened to you. You kind of didn't expect, at least you didn't expect that kind of an outcome, because when I see the tail going off that quick, it's like, wow, almost like a, I almost want to say like somebody was doing something kind of behind your back or whatever. You found something out and it just didn't sit well with you, and you took off. So what I'm being shown for you with this is, remember, you know how to protect yourself. You know how to take care of yourself. You have all the tools in your spiritual toolkit, so to speak. And I'm being told to tell you, you have everything right. You did everything right. There wouldn't have been another outcome than what has happened or what is, okay? But I'm also being told to tell you, remember that the tail will grow back, okay? So the lizard, a lot of lizards and different reptiles, you can break some of them tails off and different parts of them, and they grow back. But what I'm being told to tell you is when that part of you grows back, it'll be stronger than it was already. Okay, so it's kind of going to bring in a different kind of strength to you. It's going to also bring in kind of a different kind of knowing for you, like, right? Like you'll know not to even look to that direction anymore for whatever this is going on. But I do feel, and when I saw it and they're showing it to me, it's like snap, right? Like snap. It happened that quick. So I'm not sure what it's relating to, but they just want you to know, just breathe, just be calm. Everything's going to be good. And it's almost like this break had to happen for you to move forward into more positive things. Okay, so I hope that resonates for you, Maureen, and your card again was the lizard. And thank you so much for coming on and sharing your energy with us. If that resonates, please leave a little note in the comment section, and I will check it out. All right, and again, thanks for being here and sharing your energy. Okay, let's see. Carol. Well, yes, I can give you a card, Miss Carol. We got a couple Carols here now. That's awesome, too. Woo! Merry Christmas to you. And thank you. Oh, someone want to come and cook me dinner? I'd love that. That'd be a good present. All right, so let's see what we got for you today, Carol. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so with this time of the year, this is kind of putting you up to prepare for what's coming up. And today you get the Scarab card. This has also been coming up in readings over the past couple weeks here in December. Part of it is because the scarab beetle was used to clean out, and that's what their kind of purpose was once they found them. And they also got into things where they would just eat the stuff that wasn't needed anymore, right? Or food or whatever. And so what this tells me is dig deep, right? So this is all about you. And I feel like you've been kind of scooping. They did this with me. Like they took their hand and they scooped it out. Like you've been cleaning house, so to speak, cleaning out things that no longer resonate with you, or things that you don't interact with it anymore. So it's within your, can't see out of my eyes. It's like you're cleaning your spiritual, you're cleaning out the people, you're cleaning out the things that really don't resonate with you. And it's time you did this. Wow, I'm really blind today. Sorry, guys. I got a blurry eye. So it's important you do it. But what I'm being told is you need to dig a little deeper, is what I'm being told right now. Sorry, I got to clean these glasses or I'm not going to be able to see anything. So, I've been doing this. I actually think I talked about it a little bit last week too. I've been doing that myself the past couple months, kind of going through and coming to terms with some stuff and just moving things about and cleaning them or reconnecting. Sometimes it's about reconnecting people, right? And but whatever it is, it's time for you to kind of do that detail work, right? To take ownership of it and either move it to the outside of your sacred circle or bring it in tighter and reconnect with it. but they're saying the time is right now, because a lot of what you're bringing with you, some of it you haven't really even looked at in your like proverbial closet. That's where we store stuff we don't want to deal with sometimes when it comes at us or it happens. We just say, we'll take care of it later, and we put it in the back, right? But this is being like, this is the end of the year. So winter solstice starts tomorrow. So you want to be able to walk into that clean and into the winter months clean. So make sure everything is done and tidy in the way you need it done. Okay, not about how everybody else is telling you to do stuff. Do it for you. So get prepared. Like I said, the solstice is tomorrow. It's the 21st of December, and it's going to be a powerful one because there's a lot of things going on in the world right now. And we need to kind of make ourselves resonate positives out to the world, because there's like I want to say almost like a spiritual war going on right now, okay? Between the divine energies and just, it's like love and hate, right? And there's a lot of hate out there right now. So you want to make sure you clean all that stuff out so that you have pulling towards you more positives in the upcoming season. Okay, so that's your card today, and it is the Scarab. Okay, thanks, Carol, for coming on and sharing your energy with us. I want to talk a little bit, and I'm going to do more reads, so don't worry about it. I'll get to you, and I'm going to stay here for a while, so it'll be okay. I want to talk a little bit about what's going on in the world. We've got a lot of negatives out there, like I just said, and people need to be more aware of it so that they're not attracting negative or dark or however you want to put it to yourself, right? You want to make sure you put a positive out there so that positive is what's coming into you. And a lot of people that have abilities or are what I call sensitive, so they can sense when things aren't right with things, or they can sense when something good's going to happen. So it's kind of like, okay, y'all going to think I'm crazy, but this is what I've been shown. Okay, so it's like I look at the world and I see different things in some people. A lot of people that do this work, we all deal with it in different ways. One of the things that I've been seeing over the past couple of weeks is how people are talking about like the dimensions, right? The veil. You'll hear that a lot, like the thinning of the veil. Okay, I don't call it a veil. It's just like another dimension. And my belief is that they interact with each other once in a while, but right now they're interacting with each other a lot. And what I'm seeing is things, spirit, right, coming through, but it's a divine energy, and it's almost like they're here to protect, and they're here to take care of the negatives in the world, right? So there's a lot of people that have been becoming ill. A lot of people have passed. There's a lot of really not great situations. It's like I'm trying to wrap stuff up. So you want to make sure that you stay positive as you can, because if we raise our awareness, the dark shadows, the darkness, the hate mongering, all that stuff will go away. But we all have to be partly responsible to bring our vibrations up so that we're also imprinting on the world, but in a positive way. Okay, it's crazy, and I know it's crazy all over the place, right? Thank you, Carol. I like that music too. I am doing well, Monica. How are you? Let's see. Thank you. Thank you. I think it will. I've got all you guys in my family, so I appreciate it much. I appreciate it much. Let's see. Yeah, I can pull you a card. Absolutely, I will pull you a card. Yeah. So solstice is coming, and it's starting, and winter starts. The official date starts tomorrow. And we're going to be going into a time of, I can't even believe this, 2023 is going to be a time of healing for everybody. Healing in the world, healing for our own selves, healing work that'll be done. Okay, Raquel, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And that's kind of why Spirit keeps pushing me to tell people, you know, you got to heal. You got to get your baggage done before the end of the year. You want to make sure you're going into the next year fresh, right? So we have to work on that, though. This doesn't happen with the snap of our fingers or because we say so, right? It happens when we do some work with it. All right, so Raquel, you have the turtle, and actually this card's going to be updated in the next deck that's going to be available, which should be, I think, by January. Both decks will be available. I've got 2 more paintings to go, so hopefully they'll get done. Okay, I know I'm all over the place. Okay, so turtle brings in both land and water because it can go on both, right? They come to the land to lay their eggs, and then they go back to the water, and they live in the water, but they can live on the land. So when I see this turtle is like in the water, which represents a renewal time for you. So it's like almost you have to look at what you've done up to this point this year and just cleanse out what you don't need. Be grateful for all the positives and the blessings and prepare for what comes next, okay? And it's almost like you got to hurry up and plant those seeds, right? Plant those seeds, the seeds that you want to manifest. But what people forget is when we say manifest it, doesn't mean we have to just think about it. It means we have work to do in order to get there. Okay, that's how you manifest. Spirit lands come in, they'll help. The divine energies will come in and they'll help. But we have to do work as well. And this is what I'm seeing is the turtle's in the water. So the turtle is renewal. Okay, it's had a great year. Its head's out, its legs are out, its tail's out. So this is what's representing for you. Spirit is saying, hey, you know what? Raquel had a great year this year. Maybe not in everything that she thought, but it's been a good year. So they want you to count those blessings, but they want you to focus on what is coming in next for you in positives. They want you to seriously sit and think about what it is that you need or what it is that you want or what goal you want to attain in the first part of the next season. Okay, so that's your card today, Raquel, and I hope it resonates a little bit with you. And thanks for being here as always with your energy. I love you, and have a Merry Christmas. And your card was Turtle. Okay, Carol. All right, I will give you a card, Monica Jane. How are you today? Whoop, let me get this so I don't lose it. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay. Hi, Joyce. How are you? Happy holidays to all of you. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Christmas music over the past few days. Let's see. Phoenix has learned a few new words. He learned something that I wasn't wanting him to learn, but he heard me. He also sneezes now and says, bless you, which is really cute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so I'm not really sure. I know the solstice is tomorrow, so there's going to be a lot of energy, and people are going to be feeling that energy a lot. But it's going to be it's going to be strong, but it's going to be kind of a gentle kind of feel. So it's going to be smooth. So you'll be able to walk into it well. And your card is Grandmother Moon. So that being mixed with the solstice tomorrow is going to be a very powerful time for you. It's going to be a very powerful time that you can set things in place, kind of plant those seeds of what you want to happen in the future for you this upcoming year. And okay, so I'm also being told that it's about empowerment for you right now. They're using the word empower. Okay, so they're telling me for you to empower yourself in the walk that you're moving forward in. Now with Grandmother Moon, right? Grandmother Moon, as at least I think everybody knows, the moon really can affect our moods. It can affect the way things happen on the earth, it really does interact with us depending on that energy. But with it being solstice, the winter solstice coming in, it's like 2 for 1, right? It's like a 2 for 1. So you're going to have all this energy, and they're like, you know, if you need things blessed, tomorrow's a great thing. Tonight's a great thing. Put it out there for 2 nights. Have your crystals, have your stones, have the things that you work with spiritually out there so that they can get that magical kind of energy that's going to be. And right now my hands are just buzzing, right? So it's about a time of healing. It's about a time of space where things will kind of mesh and blend for you. And I almost get to, and I'm not sure, because I never remember what I do when I read for people, because it's gone once the message is there. But I almost feel like it's divine energy coming to you as well. But you're going to be ramped up, right? So, and I also feel like you're a sensitive. I don't know if you do what I do or how you kind of relate with the world around you, but I feel like it's a gift for you that's going to be more fine-tuned. And the opportunity to kind of get a jump on it is to put out that energy and ask for it to come to you during the winter solstice day and through like tonight through tomorrow night. It's going to be very powerful for you. But it's also going to affect like your next choices, your next part of your path. So you want to really connect with that and make sure that you kind of work out all the kinks and stuff that you want, that you don't want. Be very precise, because this is going to be a very strong, empowering time tomorrow. And they want you to be very precise with how you want to move forward or what kind of things you want to have to help you walk your current path. Okay, so yeah, very powerful card, very powerful time, and your card is Grandmother Moon. So I hope that resonates with you, and thanks for being here, and God bless, and I hope you have a great holiday this upcoming weekend. And if this does resonate with you, please leave it down there so I can see, so that we're on target, right? Please share this, like this, whatever, so it helps the kids get a boost over on the Ghost Dimension, as we're all part of that same family, okay? Thank you so much for coming in. Okay, so hi, Joyce. I'm going to put you up there. Hi. Hi, Mary. How are you? My little bird. You're up there in that cold area. Woo-hoo. All right, so let me go down a little farther. Hang on. I don't want it to. Hi, Hawk is in the house. Merry Christmas, everybody. Jerry's in the house. He's been threatening me with gnomies. And I know that's not how you say it, but that's how I do, because I don't like them. Hi, Chicago. How are you? Yes, you can get a card. This is my son, Hawk. He's one of my other sons from another mother. I love him dearly. He is an admin on our group, the Wolf and the Bear Network. So if you get a chance and you want to join that group with all of those crazy people in there, please do. And Jerry's over there. Hawk is always putting up very inspirational posts for everybody. And not only that, he is inspirational himself. I love him. He doesn't even know how much he imprints on people. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. This is actually a really good card for you. It's the beaver, okay? And the whole thing with the beaver, okay, is the beaver, every time it comes up, it's about family, okay? Taking care of family. And they show the beaver taking the mud in and sealing up the leaks, because they all have underground housing, right? The beavers put it in the water. And another thing about them that's really curious that doesn't always happen is typically they will build in a stream or a river where they feel it's going to be the best to have what's behind their place taken care of, because usually they'll dam up spots that need more water. So the water will continue to trickle through. It just won't be quite as a big deal, right? But I've had them where they were out here on the lake and actually built a mound and a den on my seawall. in the water, which was really unusual. And the DNR officer came out and he's like, I don't understand why they're doing that. I go, I don't know either. Maybe it's just because they want to interact and have messages. Who knows, right? But this is the beaver, and this is for you, and this is all about the strength of family for you right now. It's like you've worked hard, you've done all this stuff, you know, and you continue to walk this road. Your family and everybody that you hold sacred in your sacred space is important to you. And a lot of times you're busy doing it, but you're not asking for it to be returned to you. You're very humble about it. However, I'm going to give you a lesson that Cinnamon Moon gave me many years back. And she said, and you got to listen, Hawk, because this is what I'm getting for you too, right? She told me I had somebody drop a bunch of stuff off for me during the wintertime. And I said, where is this coming from? And they said, well, somebody in the area thought you could use it. And at that time, it was a very financially draining time. I was ill. It was a lot to deal with. And I said to them, are you sure there's somebody probably that can use it more than I can? But they said, nope, this is all set for you. You take it, right? So Cinnamon Moon, I was telling her about it. We were talking on the phone, and she said, you know what? How dare you do that? And I'm like, what? She says, you need help. You've asked and put it out there that you need help, but you're quiet about it. You don't tell everybody. But then when you get the help, how is it that you won't accept it? That's wrong. So the message for you today, Hawk, is as much as you give to others, you also have to open up yourself to receive, because you are very stubborn. You are always putting everybody and everything ahead of you. But you know how good you feel when you do things for other people that make them happy? Other people need to be able to do things for you that make them happy. Okay? So this is the lesson today. Okay? Yes, you're taking care of everything you need to take care of. And you've always done that. You've always been family first, family first. However, you got to remember you're a part of that family too. Okay? So you have to open yourself up to accept. Okay? And if you don't, you're missing out on the purpose of being here. So open yourself up. I love you tons. And there's many, many people that care about you. So instead of just doing for everybody, let them do for you as well. Okay? And I love you, and Merry Christmas. All right? And that's your card today, the beaver. I love you, Hawk. All right. So I'm going to go down. Ooh. There you go. Look at. Love it. Okay, here we go again. Okay, so I just want to tell you that I have sometimes got people on here, and I know everybody gets in an uproar about it, and I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it. Don't engage with them. And the reason I'm going to tell you don't engage with them is because last time when people did was when I got hacked. You know, Sean and Bex have been hacked. It's not fun getting hacked, all right? It's a pain in the butt. All right, so let's do that. Let's do this. Okay, so let's see here. I am doing well, Miss Candace. Sorry, I had to take care of that a little bit. Hello, Jessica. How are you? Thank you. And back to you as well. All right. You can. You know what? I haven't seen you a lot, Sistra. I hope all is well over by you. I saw you this morning when I jumped on when Sean and Bex were streaming. They were talking to you. He was doing all his silly stuff, you know. He needs to shave his beard. That's what he needs to do. And I hope you're listening, Sean, because you need to shave that beard, Mr. Scruff. The people are going to think, you know, he's lost his mind, right? I like that clean shaven look on him. They work so hard. Those two work so hard, and they're so good with those girls and all their crazy animals. They're like me with animals, although I think they need a few more. All right, Emily, let me see what I got for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, okay. All right, so switching to water now. All right, so your card is the red fox. Okay. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. That's what I'm hearing with you right now. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. And I see this red fox just zipping down the road, right down that path. Hurry up, hurry up. Typically, the red fox, or actually any fox, right, is very aware of their surroundings, right? Very aware and astute of what's going on, okay? So, like, you'll sit there, and within a few seconds, you'll be able to, what they call, tell the temperature of the room, right? So you can feel the vibe. You know what's going on, sometimes before everybody else does, okay? But what I'm seeing right now, and it could be just because we're in the holiday season, but they're still yelling at me, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. She's always wanted to hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. And they're repeating it over and over. So what they want you to be conscious of is to slow down just a tad. And I feel like your mind right now is just kind of like jumping from one thing to another. And it's like somebody just yelled, it's a whirving dervish. I don't know if you know what that is, but it's a whirving dervish. This was something that my parents and grandparents used to say, a whirling dervish. And it's a person who spins plates, right? They're spinning around and around, and they're also spinning plates. And it's like you've got all these sticks up with different plates, and you're trying to balance it all, and it's not getting to where you want as quick as you want, and you're frustrated with it, is what I'm being shown. It's like, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Slow down. Things will be as they're meant to be in their own time. So if you need to slow down, or you're just pushing through stuff so quick you're missing the point of it all, they want you to slow down a bit and take notice to the small blessings, to the small things. This is something that as you get older, you'll learn. I've learned. I was just talking to somebody a little while ago before I got on here. It's about attitude and how we look at things, and we run and try to please everybody left and right, and yet we're not happy ourselves down deep because we're not getting done what we need to get done for ourselves. So slow down. Be a little more patient with yourself. It's not about others right now. It's about you. If you slow down and kind of still read the room, as they say, it'll be okay. And you'll know that if you don't get to whatever this is today, it'll still be there tomorrow. It's okay. You can only do so much at one time. And they're really seriously telling me to tell you, and I'm actually getting the spins, like your head, your thought process is everywhere. You're very much aware of what's going on, but there's like so many different pots you're trying to put your fingers in that you need to just kind of rein it in a little bit so that you can enjoy it all. Like, why are we here, right? We're here to enjoy life, enjoy those paths, right? So that's what I'm being shown for you today. And, I know it's the holidays, but, slow it down a little bit, girl. And that's your card, the red fox. I don't want to get back on here. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up! Merry Christmas to you, and I love you tons, okay? All right, so let me go down the thing here. Okay. It jumped. Here you go. Hello, Jessica. I got 2 Jessicas. Oh, I got two of you beautiful people. I have a Jessica Oz and I have a Jessica Trace. Yay! Yeah, let's see what I can get for you. Okie dokie, here we go. Okay, I'll do it one more time. I'm excited. After the first of the year, the cards will be updated. Deck will be available. I'm going to be switching some out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm so excited to get my spiritual insight deck out. That's going to be fun. All right, so Miss Jessica, you have the hummingbird. I was just watching somebody the other day online. Somebody had posted it. They live in warm weather, not here, because all my hummingbirds have gone. They don't want to be in 28-degree weather. And they just amaze me because their energy level is so high all the time, just like boom, 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 boom. They're like little kamikaze pilots zipping from flowers to things on trees and getting that nectar from different things, you know, and they never stop going until it's time at night. The sky gets dark. They slow everything down in their bodies to the point where if you pick them up, they're very limp. And sometimes people think they've passed, that they've died, but they're not. They're just kind of in that state of stasis where they're ready and their bodies are slowing down so they can build up that energy again for the next day. And what I'm seeing for you is you've been spending a lot of energy there's one thing in particular that you've been spending a lot of energy with, and it's like you go back to it, and you're spending all this energy and this time with it, and nothing seems to be moving forward with it. It's kind of slow. It's in a stasis place, right? And what I'm being shown is, and told, like I said, the hummingbirds go from tree to tree, flower to flower, whatever. They're moving, but they're moving rapidly. But what they're showing me is you're just in that one place, trying to put the energy into it, trying to make it work, trying to get it to where you want it to be. And what I'm being told is you need to let it go for a little while. And I don't usually say this, but this is what they're saying. Let it go and let God, Creator, take care of it. You've put so much beautiful energy into it, but you have to sit back a little bit to watch it grow, okay? And by doing so, you're giving yourself more energy, right? To look at other things that are going on in your walk as a human. But whatever this is, it's like so spot on focused, and it's like it's kind of taking most of your energy away because you're so focused, narrow tunnel vision to whatever this is that's going on. They're telling you, again, take a breath, take a step back, let your energy rejuvenate, do a few other things, and this will mature or grow or happen in its own organic time. By letting it go, you're not losing anything. It's still there, but it needs the space and time to evolve. Okay? And that's what I'm getting for you today with the hummingbird. Okay? And God bless, and I hope you have a great holiday, Miss Jessica. I could go so deep into some of these readings. I mean, it's crazy some days. I hope that resonated with you. Let me know down below if you get a chance. I'd appreciate it. Okay? All right. Okay. No, you can't feel bad about it. Okay, and I don't even remember what I said to you or what card I pulled for you, Miss Maureen, but I'm gonna, and I saw there's people above you that I'll get to your cards in a minute, but I want to bring this up. My birth mom, not the mom that raised me, the one that gave birth to me, she passed away on December 1st. I had taken a step back at the beginning of the year from her. She died. She was 81. I'm 61. I'll be 62 in January. She had a good relationship with my daughter, and I still loved her and cared about her, but I had to take a step back from stuff. It's complicated. Any relationship is complicated. If you think that any kind of a relationship with anybody, even a relationship with yourselves, are easy, they're not. They take work. They take time. They take effort. It's all about changing because we all change, right? But it's okay. Plus the fact for me, I don't grieve the same way other people do because I see people all the time in spirit form. But it's so important, the lesson they learned from you guys stepping away from each other, that's not just your responsibility. It was theirs as well. So your time that you were with that relationship with the friend, it was just time for it to move apart and do other things. And we always put so much guilt on things. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I am far from perfect. And I've done some things that I'm not proud of when I was younger. And, you know, you either learn from them, go back and amend for them, or you can lay there and just say, I feel so guilty. I feel so bad. This shouldn't be happening. I shouldn't have done it. Happened the way it's supposed to happen. It happened the way it was meant to go down, no matter what it is. So don't feel guilty about anything. You were in each other's life at certain times because that's where you were supposed to be. And now it's not. And that's okay. So hard. Absolutely. Absolutely so hard. Okay. Now I lost my spot. Candace. I think I saw Candace somewhere. I would love, Jessica Trace, I would love, but I'm not moving anywhere right now. I would love to visit. I have so many people I would love to visit. If I could drive still, I probably would do that. I actually want to get out to the western states, but for right now, I can't have it happen. But thanks for the offer. I really appreciate it. And Candace, I know you asked, so that's why I just brought that up. And you know, hey, someone to cook dinner, man, I'd love that. I actually, a good friend of mine, I got a Christmas present from them that came in the mail early, and I got a big surprise, which I'm very grateful for. She's like my sister, my dear Lynn. She 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. She sent me home sent to me home here for me and Taylor and David when they come up, Omaha steaks. So yes, I was very happy with that. Very unexpected to have that, but it's good. And I don't mind cooking that stuff. All right, so Candace, your card today is the Crystal Keepers. And actually, I don't have this one anymore in particular, but I do have this one, okay? Crystal energy. And again, I'm getting really loud. I had to shuffle and move all my crystals today before I sat down and did readings. And this is about healing energy for you. I don't know if you have rocks and gems or crystals around you where you're at, but what the Crystal Keepers do is they store energy, they store knowledge. They're on the earth for years and years and years. And people in ancient times used to use them for different healing properties, right? Like amethyst is used for headaches or psychic abilities. Pink rose quartz, right, is also used for healing, and it's like healing and brings in loving energy. It could be just for yourself that you need to be better to yourself. You have carnelian, which is one of my stones that I always go to. They can always mean something different. It's about what energy you bring to them and they bring to you. And it's a symbiotic kind of relationship. But I'm seeing really, really like a lot of light around you. And I'm being told this needs to be a healing time for you right now. And I'm also being shown that you have to stop kind of beating yourself up about stuff. Like it's not your fault that other people respond the way they do. It's just where you are. You have to take more care for yourself. And they're like turning it inward like this, and they're like holding your soul like you would kind of hold a baby, like a newborn baby, right? Because they want you to move into this transition of cleansing and beginning again. They're actually showing me, and we go through our lives, different chapters, different things, and it's about like cutting those ties from what you've been dragging forward with yourself emotionally, because it's almost like I feel like it's draining you. The energy level is like way down because it's taxing on you. And I'm being told the crystal keepers have all that knowledge, but it's about the knowledge of healing that they want to share with you right now. So you need to kind of set everything else aside. And I'm being told, sorry, being told that some of the things that are going on with you are just because you won't let it go. I almost feel like a depression spiral a little bit, and it's about healing that. You need to cleanse that and let it go. We can't change things from a moment ago, because we can't step back in time. Sometimes it would be nice if we could, but it doesn't happen that way. So you move forward with stuff, but you need to be more positive in the way you do it. So the crystal keepers are saying, hey, if she's got crystals, if she's got gems and stones, again, this is a huge opportunity for everybody listening today, between today and tomorrow, with the moon's energy, right? Like the phases of the moon, right? And all these ancient cultures used to do that for all kinds of things, planting, religious things, times of the year, for birth, all that kind of stuff. And it's time for you to kind of step back and go into how it should be. And instead of saying this is what it is and carrying it forward, you need to kind of let go of that train of thought and kind of reprogram yourself into, okay, I need to heal. I need to be better for myself. I need to love myself better. I need to care about myself better. And the path to that is starting with self-healing and self-love. And that's what I'm getting for you today, Candace. And that's your card. And God bless. And I hope your holiday season goes amazing. And I love you. And thank you for stopping in and sharing your energy with us today. Okay. And I hope it resonates with you. Healing. We're going into, again, I'll talk more about it next week, but we're going to be going into next year in a time of healing. Okay, healing old wounds, healing new stuff that just came up, but it's going to be all about healing ourselves and help to heal others this upcoming year. That's kind of going to be a theme. So everybody needs to kind of get on board, I guess. I would love to have somebody cook for dinner tonight. Thank you. All right, let me go down a little bit. Okay. Oh, look who's this. I think it's Margaret. What about you? I'll get you a card. Hang on, Miss Margaret. I hope things are well with you. All right, let's see what I've got for you today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, card I've got for you today. It's interesting. I love when it comes up because it can be different things. And the card for you today is a scorpion. Okay, so scorpions aren't bad. They all have their purpose. Not all scorpions are poisonous. But what this means for you right now is everything you've gathered kind of close to you, everything that you've been through kind of this year that was negative or what just didn't make you happy, didn't make you thrilled, and you kind of pushed your way through it. Okay, now is the time, again, before you walk into the next season, which is the solstice is coming, so winter will be official. You need to not dwell on it, but you need to let it kind of mutate is the word they use through your body because you learn from all of it. Okay, you learn lessons from it, good, bad, and different. Okay, and by doing that, you open yourself up to more positives, but you're a stronger person because you walk through it all. And I'm getting it's a lot of petty stuff. Not that you were petty, but it's just like a lot of little small things that maybe you didn't want to work out the way they did, or why did that happen, or whatever. But what you need to do is cut it all loose. Like think of it as sticky spider webs all around you and just kind of shear it off from around you. And then let that negativity or, excuse me, let that negativity or poison is what they're saying, negative stuff, crappy stuff. Let it go through you and mutate you and make you stronger and make your light brighter from your soul's energy, right? So this is the time to do it. And then just let it all go so that when you're moving forward, you're not dragging all that stuff with you because you are a strong person. You are a beautiful soul. So use that, but use it wisely. Okay, so that's your card today. And it is the Scorpion. All right. Oh, Helen. Hi, Helen. Okay, I'm going down here. Everybody's saying hi, 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 hi. Hi. Hi, Cindy Pinkham. How are you today? I will. Oh, you want to come on? Absolutely. I'm sorry. Here, let me give you the... Hang on. Yeah, you can come on. No problem. I always forget that you guys can do that. Okay, hang on. You have to scroll down way to the bottom, okay, to find it. But there, I just posted it on there. So yeah, pop on in and we'll put you on with me. Yeah, I never thought of it. I don't even know what it got on there. I have to laugh because for some reason I usually have a big flat dish with water in it, warm water, not room temperature water, and I put it in once a week for the birds. Each of the birds gets a bath, right? Well, the toddler, he's not wanting to take a bath. So usually I missed him with a spray bottle, but today he was dunking his head in his water dish and spraying all over the place. So I came in, I had a look, I had water spots all over me, and I think that might have been where it came on, was because of the toddler, right? Oh my goodness gracious. All right, I'm gonna go down here. Yeah, wow. There's a flash from the past. Hi, Debbie. I hope you're well. Love seeing people I haven't seen in a while. All right, going down a little farther. Hang on, guys. I like everybody's talking to each other. That's awesome. Thank you. And happy holidays to everybody. Thank you, Carrie. Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Merry Christmas, whatever. Happy holidays to everybody. And I hope everybody's safe and feels good. All right. So I'm going to go down a little bit farther. I will definitely do that. Hi, Paul. How are you? Okay, I gotta move this a little bit. Sorry. Old, can't see. All right, Debbie. Let me see what I can give you. I hope you're well. Yep, did that right. Okay. Let me see. Oh, Mango's mad. He went back in his coconut. He was mad because I didn't let him out. The Keats are yelling in the background. Phoenix is eating or doing something back there. Pip is just sitting here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Ah! All right, what are you digging into? What are you digging into? That's the question I've got. All right, so your card today is the Badger. Okay, great card. It's actually been coming up quite a bit. And I'm being told to tell you, yes, you're right. Dig your heels in. This is not the time for, like, not the time for pussyfooting around, right? Like cats, you know, like pussyfooting around. That was a statement I used to have. My mom used to use all the time. Quit pussyfooting around the cat. You know, quit running around that bush. You know, go directly to it. Do it. So whatever's going on with you, it's like dig your heels in, and it's okay you're digging your heels in because you know. And it's almost like, okay, so somebody just yelled at me and said, yeah, it's kind of like someone's really stuck on stupid. And I say stuck on stupid, right? Because there's always a chance that they'll move away from it. But it's like whoever this is giving you grief about whatever this is. It's like don't give in to them. And the Badgers, you know, that's the way they are. They're actually, if you run into one of them in the woods, we actually had one here around the houses where I live, and it was a couple of years ago. We were all shocked to see it, but they take names and numbers and they give no quarter at all. They're right there and they're doing what they need to do. Stubborn, they won't move off the path. You have to go around them. But this is what I'm being told you need to be doing. It's like something that really ticked you off almost, right? And you're like, wow, why are these people stuck on stupid? So it's about being bold. It's about standing your ground. It's about your right. And it's not like you're right and you're going boo boo, you know, I'm right, you're wrong. That's not what it is. And I'm being told you need to understand it is the right move for you. It is the right stance for you. It is the right way to handle this. So whatever it is, just stand in your own power, because this is what this Badger, they've got this Badger right in front of me and it's like not going anywhere. So it's like just stand your ground. Everything will work out the way it's meant to, but don't give in to whatever this is, like trying to get you to change or take a different path or whatever. Stand your ground and stand in your own power. I hope that resonates for you, and that's your card. It is the Badger. Happy holidays to you, Deb, and I'm really glad to see you again here. Welcome, and thanks for being part of the stream today. Okay, we've got Miss Cindy with her beautiful Christmas tree. Yay! How are you, dear?
I don't know. I don't know what's happened to the screen.
What do you mean? You're there.
I'm here, but you're all tiny.
Oh, no, I see you. We just got split screen, so I can see you and you can see me. Or
yeah.
do you like it that way? That way doesn't work, see?
I don't know. I got it's very tiny there. I can't see the whole.
Well, I'm here and I can see you and everybody
Oh,
else.
there we go. I needed to press the button. Hello, my lovely person. How are you?
I am doing well. Busy, kind of, I guess. You know, everybody. I got your new piece is on the way to the kilns, so I'm excited about that. And what else have I been doing? Pretty much just really not a whole lot. I did go shopping for food on Sunday, which was crazy because food is so expensive now. And I love your Christmas tree. It looks beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
I am not putting one up this year because my kids are going to be here for the weekend, but I can't get up where they are. They're up in the attic, so. But that's okay. I like looking at everybody else's stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Did you say you got a Christmas tree outside?
Yeah, we have trees outside. Yeah, all the Christmas trees
Wow.
outside. They're beautiful. We put wreaths on them and
Nice.
stuff, you know, so it's kind of cool. What I do every year, though, is I put out for the winter, and it starts around Christmas time, I put out suet balls, and I roll them in like seed, and I put them up, and the birds come and they eat it. So I always throw some out
nice.
to them, and then the excess, like I feed my birds every day, right? So the next day in the morning, they've eaten most of it, but they leave some of the seed because the way they are, they leave it in the bottom. So I put that in a bucket, right? And then once that bucket's full from what they've left over, I take it out and I toss it for the squirrels and all the birds. So they're happy. They're really happy. All right. So your card today is the Fox. Okay. So, okay. Yours is about, okay. They're like showing me the fox going down the hole. It's like deep, dark secrets. Like, okay, so they're saying like there's gonna be some surprises coming for you, like good surprises, not bad surprises, good surprises. But it's like the universe isn't showing you what it is right now, but it's like something that you've kind of looked to do, or have kind of like it's been in your mind, or you've just been thinking about it for a while, but then you forget about it, and then it pops up again, and you're like, oh yeah. Well, what I'm being shown is it's almost they're showing me like handing it, and it's like a gift with a ribbon on it. So whatever this is, they're saying you've been very patient with it, and that's why I like the red fox coming up. Because they're very patient, right? They sit and they look at everything, and they look at the situation, and they understand the workings of the situation really well. This is what the fox is saying for you today, is you understand it really well. So it won't be like a surprise that will catch you off guard type of a thing, but it'll be a blessing for you that's being handed to you and shared. I also kind of feel like it's I also feel like it's almost like a sibling that will be part of that surprise as well. Like it's a connection, and it's a man, so I'm thinking it's a sibling. But there's like ties, right? There's like ties, and they're showing me like, okay, your hand, ribbon, he's got a matching ribbon, but it's real strong tie. But whatever's going to come, it's going to be coming for, especially for you and him. But I also feel more than just you two will appreciate it, but it's going to specifically be there, come in where it's going to like tie you guys tighter the way you are.
Nice.
But they're really strongly saying this is going to be a big blessing for you. Okay.
No.
And him. And again, I get it. I get he's still here. So I'm feeling that tie, and I'm seeing the clasp of hands, like, you guys are tied. Yeah, and it's going to be something really good. They're also saying for you with the solstice coming up here tomorrow, make sure that you're aware of that energy, and make sure you kind of step out into the moonlight with it tomorrow night, so that you get that energy, and anything that you want to have cleansed and kind of charged, make sure you have that all available, so that not only the moon, but the fact of the winter solstice comes out. And it's almost like what they keep saying, which is this is kind of for everybody, is this is a really special solstice for something. It's, and what they're showing me is almost like the star, the North Star, you know, above Christ when it was up there, the Star of Bethlehem. This is kind of what is going on with this solstice this year. And again, I think that's going to be what's walking us into 23, right? To 2023 is this new healing energy that's going to come in. And it's going to be up to a lot of us to help spread that healing energy around. So,
No,
and again, I'm being shown really strong, the hand fast with a sibling. Like, and I want to say it's a brother. So, okay.
oh, lovely. Thank you.
Okay. I'll talk to you during the week or something. Before the holiday, I'll get hold of you. And that's your
Thank
card
you,
today.
Bear. Merry Christmas, Bear.
Merry
Love you
Christmas
too.
to you too. Love you. Bye. Oh, I love having people on. It's always fun. It's always fun. Hey, you. How are you?
Hiya.
I was thinking about you yesterday, my dear. And I
Were
was like,
you?
you know what? I haven't seen Cara in a little bit. I think I need to find out. And there you are. There you are, my dear. Let's see what I got for you today. Boy, Phoenix is really yakking in the background. Did you hear him belch? Whoever had him before taught him how to belch. It is the fun. He'll be talking and sitting there, and all of a sudden he'll belch. He's not belching, but he's making the sound. Well, he thinks you're hot. Did you hear him? Yep.
Well, somebody has to. Someone has to.
1, 2.
I'll take it.
4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I don't realize when I walk out of the room, because the birds are all, I have a huge bedroom, and I walk out of it, I always say, I'll be right back. And it's like he started saying now, I'll be right back. So I didn't realize how much I was saying it, right? All right. So the card for you today is air, the elemental of air. Okay. So the elemental of air comes into play with you, and it's about taking that breath. I feel like almost like there's like this really heavy pressure, but this pressure it's just like you're bringing the pressure on yourself. Okay. So it's like almost like, I got to do this. This has got to happen. I need to, it's like you're taking responsibility for everything. And that pressure is kind of keeping you down. And what they're saying is with the element of air, right? They want you just to kind of breathe for yourself, hold it, let it out, and kind of use that as an exercise. Like, and I feel like tension. Like I feel like right now in my shoulders and in my neck, I feel like really tight. So you're holding everything in, everything that confronts you. Okay. And by confronting, I mean everything that's happening around you, right? That you walk into, whether it's people, whether it's things that are happening, whether it's globally, whether it's just in your life, but it's like you're kind of taking it all in and just loading it up. And they're like, don't be Santa. You don't have to like take all the goods to all the kids and to the people, right? And that's kind of what they're showing me is like, she's got this big old sack, like she's dragging it with her. You've got to give yourself a break. You've got to understand that by taking that breath, okay, is how you're going to continue on a healing path. And that's why it's so important when they show me this stuff. And like I said, I'll go into it more next week, but it's like healing, right? This is going to be a time of healing. This is so important right now with the solstice coming in, that energy, that you capture that energy by doing things good for you, things that are good for self, right? To understand that you're perfect in your imperfection. Yeah. So all of us, we're perfect for who we are. Okay. We're perfect I'm perfect being Bear because that's who I am. You're not going to be Bear, but you're perfect being Cara, right? And you need to embrace that because with all those imperfections, you're perfect because you're another piece of the jigsaw puzzle of everybody. So you need to remember that, and you need to make sure that you're doing that for yourself because you deserve it. You deserve good things. You deserve being able to step back and take that breath. You deserve good things to happen, okay? Do bad things happen or things we don't like? Sometimes, yeah. I mean, like I said earlier, I've done stuff where I'm not happy about I did it when I was in my 20s or when I was in my 30s, but I've learned from it. And it goes into my toolkit, right? So I know how to not do that again, to be better. And you need to step into your own self and your own soul's energy and understand that this, for you, is a time of healing. And that's okay. It doesn't, there's no set time that it has to happen in, right? It's kind of like me working with spirit when I bring things through, right? It's like, wow, I can do this. I can see this. This is what's going on with me, right? Doesn't mean everybody else can do it, but for me, it's perfect for who I am.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's what you got to remember. And it's very hard. I'm not telling you it's an easy thing. It's hard to take care of yourself before others because that's not how we were brought up. Because they used to tell us, and you're that same age group, right? They used to tell us everybody else before us. Take care of the company before us. Hang up the coats before our coat gets hung, right?
Yeah.
But that's not the way it is. We have to step into a place of taking care of ourselves and allowing that healing to happen. It's very hard. I'm still working on the healing for me.
Well, I still try and put my kids before me all the time. But my youngest told my dad yesterday that he was brought up by a narcissist.
Okay, that's his truth. It's not your truth. Okay? And you can't let his expectations go on you, that you bring them into you, that you feel broken. Can't do that. That's his experience. That's his truth. That's what he thinks. That doesn't mean that's who you are. Okay? It doesn't mean that. I just told everybody a little while ago, my birth mother died, right? I just talked to one of her sisters before I came on here. It was complicated. There was a huge it was complicated. And I met them when I was 21, and I'm 61 now, right? So for a long time, I was dragging stuff in and saying, this is how it is. Why is this affecting me? Like, because that's the way I was living. That was my truth. But then when I get to the other side of it, the healing has to start, right? And it has to start with ourselves. It has to start with ourselves caring about ourselves, not what we worry about how other people are going to treat us. And you got to remember too, sometimes family, they're cruel. Family is crazy cruel. They're always crazy cruel. But the family you choose, right, is the family that you're part of. And blood by family is not always the best family.
Tell me about it.
That we choose, right? The family we choose is who resonates with us and who helps us move through our stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. I love you. Everybody here loves you. You know that. Let it go. That's his truth. That's not who you are. That's not your truth. Okay?
Yeah.
Air. Breathe. Okay?
Thank you.
I love you.
I love you too.
I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
All right. So, that's one thing. Hi, Dan. I'll get you in a sec. It's one thing everybody really needs to understand is other people's expectations that they put on us. They're not walking our shoes. They're not dealing. They don't have a clue what we deal with. Just like I don't have a clue what you, like Dan, like what you go through every moment of every day. But we have to put positives out for people and not pull in the negatives, because if we keep pulling negatives in, we go down that rabbit hole, and it's hard on our bodies, it's hard on our minds, it's hard on our souls. So we have to make sure that we empower ourselves to raise up above that, right? Hi, I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing?
I'm all good, Bear. How are you?
Oh, fat and sassy, right?
Yeah.
All right. Let me see what I can get for you today, my dear.
Thanks, Bear. You looking forward to Christmas?
Yeah, the kids are going to be up here. They're 30, so they're going to do their stuff. I see them. Christmas is meant for children.
Yeah.
And for the adults to kind of reminisce, but all the hoopla anymore. I like watching everybody else do the hoopla. I don't like doing the hoopla anymore. I'm too old. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I was thinking about putting a tree up just for the birds, because I know they did it, but too much work. All right. So your card today is the ram. Okay. And rams, they're amazing creatures. I've talked about them here before. They've got those big horns, and the males, they butt heads, and they've got a skeleton system that when they go in like this, everything, all their bones, their neck and stuff go back in their body, and then it comes forward again. So it's almost like a spring, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm being told, and they always tell me different things to tell about it. So this is for you. This is about, you need to use this time. Again, solstice is tomorrow, right? Big energy boost with Grandmother Moon. And they're actually said, like, use that energy to spring ahead, like to vault ahead, to move ahead, but like almost like you're getting a big push, right?
Yeah.
Because they're trying to get you to where you need to be, and it's not quite as fast as you need to be doing something. So they're like getting behind you, and believe me, you're gonna get ready for a big push, and it's gonna be like, like you ever been on a skateboard or something, and it's like, whoa, right?
Yeah.
So it's going to be like a whoosh, and they're going to propel you forward, and it's going to be quick. So it's almost like they're dropping you in a pinball machine, and they've already got the hammer pulled back, and they let it go. As soon as you hit it, they let it go, and you're gone. You're moving, right? Yeah. So whatever this is like, I don't know if it's with people or I kind of feel like it's in a tight space. So it's like the people that are maybe closest around you, but it's going to be like a movement that you need to have and you deserve. So it's good things that are coming, but it's going to happen like fast. You're going to look back when it's done, and you're going to say, holy crap, what just happened? Right? And so they're going to try to propel you forward. And it's hard, because sometimes when we're walking our human life, right, we don't always want to do things the way we should, or quickly is the way we should. So we kind of keep putting it off. I've done that. Yeah. But I will tell you that when they come in and clear the deck, because you're not you particularly, but what we aren't doing the way we should be, or in the time where this is what happens. They come in and they push. And then if that doesn't work, they come in with like I call the proverbial 2x4, and your life gets tossed like upside down. It's okay, but it takes you a little bit of time to kind of balance again. So be prepared, because whatever this is coming through is definitely going to propel you forward. But I want to say it's almost like with Okay. So I see like they're like building a house around you, right? They're putting the
Yeah.
4 walls up, and they've started to no, they put 3 walls up, and they've started to put the roof on it, but the front where the front door is, it's all open. And it's like they're gonna push you to do what it is the next step. Okay,
Right.
so whatever it is, and again, remember it may kind of come across a little wonky for you because yeah, you kind of just sit there and you're like, God, did that just happen? Like, wow, did this just happen? Really? And it takes you a little bit of time to kind of adjust to it. But it's going to be coming from the Spiritlands, but the divine as well, which is like the angels, your guardians, whatever you want to call them. So they're going to pick you up and plop you down where you need to
Right.
be. So just remember, it's all good, it's all safe, nothing bad, but you will be moved.
Got it, Bear. You're spot on, Bear.
You will have the changes. Okay?
No, you're right, Bear, because hopefully next year I'm going to get promoted from work. So you were spot on tonight, Bear.
Thank you. Well, it's not me, it's what they're showing me. So it's
Yeah.
good. You got good things coming. You're all of you that listen in here and come here and go to Sean and Bex's stuff. You guys have such big hearts, and
Yeah.
I think that a lot of you are keeping in touch with each other, and because we've grown this big family, I think a lot of us are learning how important we are to
Yeah.
life, right? Like I said to Cara, we're all and Cindy, we're all different, but we're perfect in our imperfections because you do stuff that I can't do. I do stuff that
Yeah.
you can't, but we all fit. We all are part of it. And that's what people don't understand. They kind of look and say, well, yeah, whatever, we're all related. But we are. We all have
Yeah.
imprints and we all have effects on the world around us. And then what affects that world, they have what affects their world, and it goes out. And people just don't see that connectivity. And
Yeah.
we really need to be better with each other. We need to step up with each other, and we need to stand in our own power. And this is what I see for you. It's moving along, and then all of a sudden
Yeah.
it's going to go. Okay. I love you. Merry Christmas. Thanks for coming on.
Love you too, Bear. Happy Christmas and a happy New Year to you and everyone in the GD family. Love you
All
all.
right. I'll see you guys next week. I love you.
All right then, Bear. Love
Okay.
you
Bye, babe.
loads.
Okay.
Bye,
Love you.
Bear.
Bye. All righty, so let's MJ. Hi, MJ. I see you here too. Okay. Oh, this just took a big dive. Hang on. Hi, I see you, MJ. Let's see. This is so nice. Oh, what's going on? Everything's going to go well. Everything's going to go fine. We'll hold you all in a creator's healing grace. I'll ask for it. Everything's going to be fine with you, Margaret. We're just going to keep putting it up there and it'll be good. I don't feel anything bad. There's going to be some adjustments you're going to have to make, I think. That's what I feel, but you're going to be good. And not only that, but I'll continue to put out so that the healthcare workers that are around you also have all the answers that they need to make sure everything's good with you, okay? I love you tons. All right. Okay, this kind of jumped everywhere. Hang on, guys. Hang on. It's jumping all over because I had people up here. Hang on. Hi, Spirit Brothers UK. How are you? Oh, everybody's talking. Good deal, good deal, good deal. Hi, Stephen Smith. How are you? Wow, everybody's on here today. This is good. Okay. Okay. I don't see my here. Oh, Candace, I gave you one. Hi, you know what? I think you were, Conchetta, I think you were on here, I don't know if it was last week or the week before, and I think I missed you. I actually think I saw you when I went back to read comments the next day, and I missed you. So, all right, let's see what I can get for you today. And thank you. Merry Christmas to you as well. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, I love this card. I wish I could have them. I just don't trust the electricity around here where I live. This is the clownfish and the anemone. Okay, this is about relationship, but for you, it's about the relationship with self. Okay, so the clownfish and the anemone, oh God, I said it right. Can you believe it? Have a symbiotic relationship. They're one of the fish that can go into the anemones and not get hurt, because that's how the anemones catch their food. They have poison in their little tentacles, yet the clownfish can go in and be protected and it doesn't bother them. So it's a symbiotic relationship. And what I'm seeing this right now is you need to have that symbiotic relationship with yourself. Okay, you have people around you that love you, you have people around you that care, but again, and I think this is probably a theme of today, is you put yourself last and you almost like you put walls up so nobody really sees it. There might be 1 or 2 people that are close enough to understand that you built these walls, but it's almost like you're building them for protection, but at the same time you're missing out on things from the outside. So it's like you have to love yourself a little bit better and open the windows a little bit so that more positives can come in. It's a very difficult thing for everybody, at least most everybody, to have that self-appreciation. Look, we had people saying I felt guilty because of this, or something didn't work out, and I took care of that first, and then you go back to this where you're not taking the best care of yourself. This doesn't even necessarily mean health. It can be mind, body, or spirit. Okay, but you have to include yourself in what's taken care of. And guys, I just saw the stickers up top. Sean and Bex will make sure your names are on the board or whatever it is that they're doing right now. But thank you for sending them. So yeah, I just see you kind of retreating, and this is what they're showing me with the clownfish, right? The clownfish is retreating, even though it's a symbiotic relationship and they help each other. They're also kind of stifling the stuff around them. And this is what I keep seeing for you, is you have to open those windows a little bit wider to let the good things in. It's like, wow, when they show me and they open to peek in, right? I see you and you've got this really huge bright light and your soul is just like, I see sparks and light coming from you, and this is who you are at your core. But then there's this other part of your core that's like not getting the attention it needs to be getting, and you need to be the one to do it because it's about self. Okay, so you need to remember how important you are, what an integral piece to the puzzle of our world you are. You need to stand up for yourself, right? Need to be there for yourself. Other people can influence and other people can assist, but we have to begin the work within ourselves. And this is what I'm seeing right now, is you need to open the light a little bit so that your soul shines out a little bit more. And by doing that, it'll attract more positives, and you have to accept those positives. Again, I'm going back to the message that Cinnamon Moon had given me. Why do you think you're not worthy? You want help, and when help comes, how dare you say that's not where you want it from, right? And that was a big lesson for me. But this is for you as well, right? You need to place yourself higher up on your priority list. You need to take better care of yourself. Okay, so that is what I'm getting for you today. Merry Christmas to you, and all your friends and family, and God bless, and have a great holiday. Okay, so that's your card today, is the clownfish. Okay. Let me see. Down and get a little more. Okay, let's see what this. Thanks. You got it. Thank you. I'm just, like I said, I'm just a channel, so I'm glad. I'm glad that you guys are getting the messages. Oh, listen, who's here? I will get you a card. Brenda Coleman is here. Happy holidays to you. I hope you are well. All right, so let's see what kind of card I get for you today. All right, here we go. Not the one Mango chewed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, magic. This is your card today, a very powerful card. It's the Dragonfly. Okay, so let me get a drink of water. All right, so the Dragonfly comes and shows itself. It's almost like a sign from the Spiritlands of connecting that in between to you or to us, right? Dragonflies are magical, whether they're a symbol or they're a piece of jewelry or they're a stained glass piece or whatever. They're very magical. Everybody has always thought of them, and there's all different kinds and colors of them. And I actually had them in November still here, which was surprising. And they were the big ones, like that's on here. So the Dragonfly for you is okay. Yep. Okay, so what I'm feeling, and they're doing this, like taking an alarm clock, you know, the kinds that when the old people were kids, right? Like when I was a kid, you wind them up and you twist them, or like a pocket watch, and you twist them, you turn them, you got to wind them up every day. This is what I'm seeing right now, and it's like you've got this spring so tightly wound in this clock, which is representing you, okay, that it's already starting to fray, like the wires are fraying in the inside of the spring. And it's like you need to slow it down a little bit, because the messages that are coming through for you, you can actually hear, and there's like, I'm seeing like things that are around you, right? Like things, reminders, or I'm even seeing coins for some reason. They're showing me like coins, like, oh, there's coins over there, and there's coins sitting in that tray, and oh, that little bowl has coins in. I'm seeing coins for some reason being dropped or being placed in places. But I'm seeing like, it's like too much at once. Like you're trying to do everything at once, and the Dragonfly is the link between Spiritlands and you, but it's like there's like this great divide in the middle, and it's like this wall that's up on the side where it would come in from you. But there was once a bridge, but you built this like high wall, so nothing can get through the bridge. And so some of what you should be aware of, you can't be aware of because you've built this wall. And what you need to remember is building a wall is not going to make things easier. If anything, it's going to make it a little tougher to get through. And you're not, and I keep getting told this over and over and over and over, is like you're not the only one. They just keep saying you're not the only one. And it's like almost like you get it. It's okay. So do you remember, like, not talking to you, sorry. Do you remember, though, people remember when we were, like, I was in grade school, there was an old thing that would say, the teacher would put us all together. We had to lean over to the person next to us, and he'd give us a piece of paper with a sentence on it, okay? The bear went to sleep, right? So I lean over, and I tell him the bear went to sleep. By the time it goes to 30 people, it's not at all what it was in the beginning. And what I feel is, and being shown, is that you put this brick wall up because you've only got your view. You need to take them walls down a bit or add windows so at least you can see. But there's more than one way to do things. There's more than one way to see things. And everybody's truth is different. So you have to take that deep breath in and allow that dragonfly to come in with the magic that you can see more than one way of doing it. Yeah? So, yeah, and it's like they're just showing me, like, keep layering bricks. Like, the bricks are so high that I couldn't even knock them down with a sledgehammer because they're too high. So this is what it's telling you, is you need to lower it or put windows in it, or a door, or windows and a door. But you need to know that even though you feel your way is the right way, it might take more than just your way. So it's like going in with, yeah, see Mulan screaming. You hear her? She's screaming. Are you screaming? But it takes more than just one person to put things together. Sometimes it takes the team. And somebody just yelled, there's no I in team, right? So sometimes it takes a team, but they're trying to get to you with these messages, tell you how much you're loved and cared about, but they're not getting through. But they're not getting through because you're not allowing it. Okay, so that is your card. Merry Christmas to you, and I love you, and thanks for stopping in today, eh? Yay, all right, okay. Whoo, okay. Let's see here. Hi, Grace Hyde. How are you? I can, and I'm going to pull a card for you. Hang on here. Here we go. Let's see. Come on, you such a brat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, I haven't seen this card in a while. Your card today is the horse. All right. So, confines. That's what they're saying. Confines. Like confines that you feel like almost like confines. Trapped in the confines, right? So, you want to bust out. So, it's like you've been held back by others, like kind of stomping you down so you can't stand up and show everybody who you really are. But part of that is because you're not owning your own power. You're not stepping into your power. You're not owning who you are. And again, you have a lot to contribute, and you're this beautiful soul, but they've got you confined, right? And the horse doesn't like to be confined all the time. Yeah, they like to go into the shelter for the barn, the food, and to shelter from the weather, but they like being out, right? And this is what I'm seeing for you. You're very confined right now. So what you need to do, and I don't know how you got that way, but part of you got that way because and they're saying like you brought it on yourself, but you didn't expect it to last this long. So part of it is you need to step into your own power and say, hey, I don't need to be in this the way it is, and this was not my original intention. So it's like you have to almost like push the reset button and step into your own power and be who you are. And it's okay. And again, this is kind of the message that's been going through. We can't live through others' expectations. So in other words, if I say to you, well, you need to stay in your room, okay, just as an example, because I want you there. Okay, you need to stay there and stay on it. That's their expectation. If you feel you need to be doing something different or moving in a different direction or dealing with different things, situations, or people differently than the way they're showing you to do, you need to stand in your own power, take that deep breath and figure it out, because it's kind of a self-imposed confine, right? Like when I had horses, we had where they could only stay in certain areas. We had posts, right? And we had to fence them in. But these posts, you've put up your posts, not other people. So it's up to you to stand in that your own power and say, hey, I want to go run in the field over there, okay? And you need to start taking the fence post down in the wire one post at a time. And in doing so, you will learn how to heal spiritually, physically, and mentally, okay? Very empowering, because you have what it takes to be who you are. That's what they're saying. So I hope that makes sense to you, Grace. And that's your card, the horse. Okay. All righty, guys. Woo! I've been on here a long time today. I'm sorry if I didn't get to everybody. I appreciate everybody who is here. And I want to wish you all a very, very Merry Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever it is that you're celebrating, Kwanzaa, whatever it is. And know that I love you all and I appreciate you all. And thanks for being here with me today. All right. So I will see you, though, next Tuesday. I guarantee that. And yeah. I love you guys. Thanks for popping in and sharing your time.
Yeah. Cool. I like it. Bye, Bear, Mom Bear.
Bye, Mama
See you
Bear.
later, Bear, Mom Bear, Mom Bear.
I